Hello, ladies. I am all ready for you. I think. I'm a little early, surprise, surprise. So I'm going to give everybody a couple more minutes to hop on before we get going. So while we're waiting for everybody else, I was going to share my fun from Sunday. If you were here Sunday, we were doing alcohol ink eggs, and I ended up staying here till 6 o'clock. My husband phoned and said, "Are you coming home?" and playing with my eggs. So I had a lot of fun. I'll just show you some of the ones I got finished. I finished this one off. This was our one with the little tiny polka dots of color. It's got lots of detail in it. So that one I worked out quite well. I'm quite happy with. These are the ones we did with the blowers. I actually didn't have the heart to do anything to them. I love them just the way they are. I didn't think they needed glimmer or sparkle or anything. I did use the dark colors for the camera. The purple and orange makes me keep thinking of Halloween, but it's still fun. Yeah, I love the subtleties in this one. I had fun with the swirly whirlies. I added a little bling to the center of each one, and some other lines going this way just to make some quarter panels on it. So, but I really like my swirly whirlies. Oh, see, yeah, these blowy ones were the alcohol ink I just love. So. Okay, 10:01. Let's get started. I have a whole bunch more here, but I'm not going to make you sit through all my creations. Okay, so today we're going to play with glitter, some glitter. On Sunday, somebody said all these old techniques. Well, it's our birthday. We kind of have a birthday month. March is our birthday month, and we're 15 years old, and we've had a few promotions around it. It's a little quieter. The girls are all crazy busy with their personal lives and real jobs, so things haven't been happening as much as I wanted to share. But anyway, all that aside, I Teresa commented about, all these great old techniques, and she's right. There's a lot of, things we've forgotten about. So I broke out the glitter and the lace because this was our very first YouTube. If you look back 13 years ago, because we weren't YouTubing before, we didn't have the YouTube before then, you will see our very first YouTube on our YouTube channel, with this technique, a little more eloquent, a little more planned. This is live, so I'm just sort of going to go with it. And it has 37,000 views, which is wonderful. Very basic because, it was 13 years ago. So today I'm going to do the glitter and lace technique again. I have a bunch of wide strips of glitter with lovely patterns in them. Okay. And you can really use whatever appeals to you. You definitely want some positive, negative images on them. These are pieces that I've used before. Some of them already have sparkles and stuff in them. So once you use it, it's not garbage. I just wanted to let you know. I've broken out a bunch of my glitterits in colors. I've got I've got the transparent, and I've got some opaque colors, and I have my big bunch of pink. I'll just put those there. And then some white cardstock and my tape sheets. I've cut them up already, but I just wanted to make sure I showed you that. Okay, so this technique couldn't be simpler. You're going to take your card. I'm going to take a piece of the Supang Be Creative tape and peel it off and put it right onto that tape card. Okay, I'm going to actually do it this way because it's got more control. Hey, Carol. Who else is here? I can see Carol. So it's like that romper room. Today, through my magic mirror, I have a little bit of overshot here, so I'm going to, just to save myself some, I'm going to cut it off. And I'm using my scissors because I don't like my cutter blades getting all sticky. Okay, now all I'm going to do is peel this off. And let's see, what am I in the mood for right now? This one's got such lovely swirly whirlies in it. So I think I'll use that. I'm gonna lay this down and rub it. Now, this is forgiving. If I screw up, I can pull this off and reposition it, okay? But it's, okay, I've rubbed it down to stick onto there. And I'm grabbing a piece of paper to catch all my glitter bits. Okay, I'm going, so just because I don't want I want to limit my contamination, I'm going to start with my transparent. So light to dark is what I'm saying. I'm just going to throw this on here. Okay. And I think I missed my top, so I'm just going to push it in there a little bit. Okay. Now, I know you can't really see that right now, but all I've done is covered the sticky bits with the transparent, and back in it goes into my jar. Okay, so I'm gonna rub that so it's on there, burnish it. Oh, and Carol, your comment about gloves. My hands did come clean with a little alcoholic, except my nails. These are my two nails that I use, you know, to do everything with. This one is definitely absorbed into the alcoholic definitely absorbed into my polish. Okay, so now off this comes. And though, see, I should have used darker colors. And though you can't see it, there's a fabulous pattern left on there. I'm going to change papers actually. So, because that one's covered with clear. And then I'm going to grab my pink here. This is pink glitter, where I just have a nice big jar of it because we were doing some promotion around, there we go. Some promotion for Think Pink and stuff like that around breast cancer awareness. Okay, ladies, so see that? Isn't that stunning? It's so quick, so easy, and to create backgrounds and all sorts of things. So this was clear. So this is clear. Nothing's gonna take. And then you've got the detail from the lace on that grabbed onto the negative with the pink. So I know you ladies understand that technique, but I also want you to stop and think about all the other variations of it. Boy, squish my pink back in. There we go. I'm gonna do a tone on tone one for you because it also has one of those like, ooh, isn't that gorgeous kind of moments. Okay, same thing again. Grab a piece of card. Pull off my backing, put my card on it. See how fast you can do these backgrounds? And I'm going to pull that off. And let's see, we did the pink one. What should we do tone on tone? Maybe this one? This one actually has a really nice border you could incorporate into it. But it's choose. Okay, let's do this one tone on tone. It's gonna look like a bunch of leaves, I think. Okay. Pressing it out from the middle, so in case you get a little womp, you can pull it out. Okay. Laying it down. I've got 2 great greens from her. So I'm going to do, I've got 3 actually here. Okay, let's do these 2. So I'm going to start with the lighter green, lay it down. At Christmas, when you can find the Christmas lace with the little tap, doing green and red backgrounds all sparkly for Christmas and or in silver and stuff. Just so much fun. Besides lace, you could be using stencils, just so you know. Not quite as easy. You need to soap up your stencil. Yeah, time for the review. I just love this part, okay? So this is quite lovely all by itself. Mind you, remember this is all sticky in here. So you need to put something else on it. I'm going to shake this out and put it aside. Put my green back in. Sorry. So you can use stencils to do this, ladies. You just need to soap your stencil a little bit. Olive oil or coconut soap works really well. And it's just so you can pull it off the tape. You just need to give it a little bit of, and just, yeah, it's a really light thing. This one, oh, she always filled them so full. She was always so very generous with her glitter. There we go. Okay. Oops, wrong lid. Where's that one? Oh, that's my white lid. I just got green all over it. Okay, and now I'll get the darker green on there. So it's going to look like a bunch of green leaves, and I can picture putting flowers and stuff all over it. So you really don't need that much. I know it looks like I'm dumping tons, but look. As this goes down, there we go. So tone on tone works, contrast tones work. Whatever inspires you. It's forgiving and beautiful, and it can be used for backgrounds and cutting out so many different borders and shapes. And if you take a minute to burnish it, which I forgot last time, you'll see how stunning it can be. You can use embossing powder to do this, ladies. So you would have a texture variant, if that makes sense. You'd have, right, this beautiful green glitter, and then maybe you could emboss the flowers in like a black. It'll look like black lace. So the contrasts are lovely. So best to work light to dark, just to worry about contaminating your powders, and quick and simple. Now, it's only been a couple minutes. I do have, since I have the glitter out, I thought I would show you one more thing. Let me pop this back in. Here. There we go. And I didn't grab my glitter magnet when I did this, and I don't know why. It's usually in there. Oh, it's in our foil that I was playing with the other week. That's why. Okay. So I'm going to start with a clean surface here. So this is an outline. This is, what am I using? I was looking for different things this morning. I'm using the Lawn Fawn Daisy. Anything that's outline will work with this technique, any outline die. This should be fun. I haven't played with it. I just pulled it from stock when I found it. I went, ooh. All I've done is take this delightful daisy, and I've cut it out, and I'm going to do the same kind of idea where I take a white piece of cardstock, and I've taken a piece of sequin that's going to fit it. I think I have a smaller one cut here. There we go. Okay, again, I'm laying this down on card. Why am I laying it down with card? Because this is really hard to handle. I could just do this, okay, but it's just, yeah, if you're, I'm not that piddly and I don't want to have to handle that. I'm not worried about centering this because I'm planning on fussy cutting it when I'm done. So actually what I do want to try, because I don't know if I ever have, is try the background piece cut to this and see if I can cut it out through the glitter and the thing. So anyway, same idea. I'm removing the back of the tape, so I have all that sticky exposed tape, and I'm going to lay down my outline die cut. Okay, I would like this pushed down just a little bit, so I'm just going to grab the tip of my scissors, make sure that it's all touching, and then I'm going to grab that piece that I pulled off earlier and rub it down, and then I don't have to worry. Okay, so that's on there. Okay, I'm going back to my transparent glitter, and I'm going to dump it all over the top of this. Okay, so glitter is microfine cut plastics, basically. Do you know the glitter is a big secret, how it's cut and done? There's like, they have compounds, and there's not very many people who actually can do the process, and they're all very well prepared. You should Google it, it's hilarious. Okay, so I don't know how well you can see that, but it is all sparkly and beautiful right now. And I don't know if you know this, but Copics work on plastic. So I'm going to color this and have this amazing sparkly flower. Now, shall I go? Let's start with the center, because that I know for sure. I started with my E25, but with this, the idea is not to color it all. I'm going to color this like this. Okay. And then I'm going to use my clear pen, which has a bad lid on the end. And I'm going to pull that up. So my shading's all done. Can you see how nice it blends? Coloring on glitter. Who knew, eh? Oh, I didn't grab a leaf color. What do I have handy here? So I'm just drawing a line there. I have to make sure I get color in both sides, because it's not magically going to pull across. And if you get color in your nib, just simply scribble it off and life will be good. Pull that. Pull this. And I'm going to run here, and I'm going to make it really dark under the stem, because there should be shadow there. Oops. So I just colored outside the lines here, as you can see, but it's okay because I'm going to cut it off. So I'm not too stressed about it. I could probably take the time and pull it off, the color off. There you go. And I was thinking like a Black-Eyed Susan here, but I might go with the purple just to show more contrast, so it'll look more like an echinacea, I guess. taking a peek. Okay, and let's do the leaves now. Yeah, let's go with the purple. So I'm just gonna add a little color to there and there, there. I'm doing one side, and I can pre-do all of this because we are just gonna reactivate all that with the colorless blender. You know what, ladies? Just give me two seconds. It's much easier to do this with a nice wet sketch nib than it is the nib I'm using right now. So let me just grab my other blender. There we go. Leave it in the lurch. Sorry. It works with my nib. It's just not as nice and flowy. There we go. There we go. You get more of an ooh and ah thing when you're for demoing. And again, see, my nib's okay. I just need to pull it out. Color it out. There you go. Oh. Adding a little more color in here. Oops, I just colored the wrong side. That's okay. That's the fun of this. But yes, it's a really lovely technique to do. And as you can see, it's simple enough. It just adds a little more interest to your projects. There's no reason I couldn't be creating rainbow words or that seashell I'm quite excited about, but all coloring all that, if I do all the tone-on-tone browns and stuff, I thought that might be really boring for you to watch. Okay, so as you can see, I can play with this for quite a while. Still not quite purple enough for me. Just realized I have both Copics in my hand right now. Do you guys do this? When you're blending it all? And now I'm looking at the brown. I want to add a little more color all over the place right now. Okay. If you think about it, all I'm doing is re-wetting the ink and letting it move. And now I even want more up here. It should be dark. Just coloring off to make sure there's no more purple. And bringing it up. Okay, ladies. So that's the technique. The coloring on glitter is a lot of, on the glitter is a lot of fun. Very effective, as you can see. I think you can see. I'm doing that shake from side to side to see if you can see the sparkle in here. There you go. Yeah. And as I said, I can either pick that up with my pen and push it in. Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm assuming you know what I'm talking about, but you might not know. With these pens, because they're designed to move your ink, see? I can push that back under that direction so it's not showing. And I just color off my nib and it's gone. There. So easy shading and a little glitz, and there's another very old technique I hope you enjoyed today. Thanks for joining me, and I think I'm going to see you Saturday for Christmas. Let's get started on your Christmas on the 25th. So we'll see. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Thanks, Teresa. This was you. All inspired by you because you were talking about old techniques. So, bye, everyone.